we're just going to head back downstairs, head outside, and then we will start by looking what Radiant quests we can get in Solitude. There is, of course, the farm. There's a couple of farms which we could use. There is the missives board. But one thing we will want to do very early on is actually get some magic spells. Because we don't actually start with any. So let me just eat some of this stuff that I've grabbed off the ground. Look at the carrots. That's a lot of carrots. There you go, well done. Good. Hey buddy. So, first thing we'll probably want to do then is, there's a missive board that we ran past on the way in. Okay. Right here. And if we take a look, what's on here? Collect a soul gem. Deliver a potion, deliver a potion. Deliver a weapon. Solitude sawmill. Gather meat sugar, hunt, kill, retrieve an heirloom from the burrow. So potentially what we could do is a couple of these delivery missions. They do tend to have fairly tight deadlines, but let's do Solitude Sawmill and Chill Furrow Farm. I don't remember where that is, but we'll figure out. I'm not interested. While we're here, this is bits and pieces. They probably will have some spells available to purchase, which will at least get us started on using spells.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here.
Okay, right there. Hatred.
All right then.
Actually. Anything different?
No, I don't think so.
Baron said you got here just before the execution. Must have been.
Baron's
my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army.
Then you said Baron. Do you know your husband's name?
Some might call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
Now, we'll want to make a backpack fairly quickly, I think, because it increases our carry weight by a third, but 400 is way too much to spend for that. If we take a look at books, then... what are all these safe houses? I haven't seen those before. Conjure Avenging Wraith. Pale Shadow. Target enemy is attacked by its own image for 10 seconds. It deals the same damage but has 1 health. I don't think I like either of those. Avenging Wrath. Yeah. We'll hold off for now.
Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
I don't think... I'm sure Solitude has a Jarl with a court wizard. Actually know where he lives. I'll have to come back to that later. Aromatics. They're delivering a potion, so that'll be from the aromatics to someone.
Feel free to look around. We have a fine selection of herbs here at Angela's Aromatics.
Sorry about that.
You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun?
Whiterun, never been there.
Oh, well. Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Yeah, you've got reasonable stock there. Cool. I want the delivery job.
Of course.
By
Don't forget-
22nd of last seed, I've got 5 days. Does that mean it's quite a distance away? Or does it just, has it given me a long time this time? Because normally it's the next day for those sorts of missions. Meanwhile, the other one was I had to deliver
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
was I had to deliver a weapon.
Armor forget.
Your path has brought you to the finest Fletcher in all the land. Hello and welcome, my friend.
Any guys know this? No.
I don't think so. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Well, I don't think I need to pay much attention to.
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Are you not the guy that does this, wasn't it? Potion. That's as far. Don't know how far that's going to be. Okay, fine. Bathilda's longbow from Berend. Oh, Berend was the husband in Bits and Pieces. Berend or Beirend, depending on what the wife thinks his name is at any given time. Bits and Pieces is here.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here.
Oh, I'm sure I will. But the question is... Easy, actually, but maybe. It's getting a little dark in here. Is she following me? Yeah, she is. Let's turn my light on. Let's see if we can find here in this. Don't think I'm getting away. Fine, let's do this. Come on, follow me. Follow me. I wonder if he's downstairs. Interesting. Come on, where are you? There you are. Same. Ooh, looks like Jared might not even be here. Well, that's annoying. Yep, there's no one inside there. Fine, let's go figure out where he is. Compass map markers are unfortunately a key factor of Sky. He's over in that direction, looks like. Bathilda's longbow from Berend. Blacksmith Fletcher. Yeah, looks like he's upstairs.
Dad, you're in. Oh, hungry. Can we get some food instead? I'm not playing with
Arms and arms.
I've had an interesting travel.
Hi, Berend.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials.
So you're actually the blacksmith?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
He was also the blacksmith. Fine. Is there anything I can help with?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, what about the jewelry
Of
shop?
course. The finest
21st.
weapons and armor.
Okay, really? Potion fire. That doesn't help. Now, if we take a look, where do we need to deliver these? Bathilda's longbow just goes down here. Cutlass Farm's there. Okay, that's like the fishing area. Oh, wow. No, that's where we'd pass for that artifact. Angeline's potion for Wilmeth. It's just outside of Whiterun. Well, she was asking if I'd ever been to Whiterun. I might go back and see what she wants from Whiterun. But when we go to Whiterun, we can pop down to Helgen. Yeah, retrieve these urns from Borgeth in Helgen. And grab that Guardian Stone while we're at it. Oh wait, Helgen. Now I'm thinking of Riverwood. There's someone else selling urns at Helgen? Interesting. Anyway, first thing, let's go drop off this longbow.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. Right forward.
Oh, it didn't hurt. Now I no longer have enough. Oh, I've got plenty to buy a horse as well. So probably going to start by buying a horse. And then we can always run. I think riding to Whiterun is actually an option. Or we can grab the carriage. Grabbing the carriage would be shorter, but the horse would be more useful longer term. It's a very odd feeling in Skyrim to be able to buy a horse right from the start though. Oh look, we've got the Khajiit. I wonder
I welcome you.
if they
Take a
have
look.
any spells. No, fishing maps.
May your road
The
lead
thing
you
is, if
to
I
a
go
warm
to
sand.
Whiterun, then I hear that there's a court wizard there who is probably going to be useful. Also, I've been playing a bit of Breath of the Wild lately, so I get the feeling that I just want to jump and glide, which obviously is not an option. Oh yeah, this is Catless Farm, so if instead we go this way. But yeah, why can't I glide? Whatever. There's probably a spell that does slow descent. There definitely was in Morrowind, but if we head down this way, you've got the wood choppers. Solitude Silver. There we go. And over in this direction, there's a fishing area that you can use, including a fishing pole over there. But let's leave that for now. And we'll go see what I can do about delivering this item. I think this scarecrow is actually a person.
I need you to get back to work.
Nah, I don't think so.
I'll teach you to talk to me that way. You'll
Maybe you
shut
can
your
help me.
mouth
Now, what do
and
you
get
want?
back to work. Hear me?
Of course.
Well, what are you doing? Hurry up.
It's all in this note.
Scary.
Alright then.
Really? Kid wants stuff. Let's have a look. 5 honeycombs and 2 bee husks. Okay. I'll get those for you later.
Huh?
Matilda. Oh, here you go. Working
Thank
for
you. Here, this is for you.
And you're going to give me 50 seconds. Right. Easiest 100 septums I've ever made. And then if we pop back up, I think I'm going to use the carriage to take me to Whiterun, and then we can get a horse later on. So let's take a look what the horses look like. If they look decent, I might grab one from here. I genuinely tend to like darker horses. Horses with dark brown or black. Or alternatively, sort of a pure creamy. Yeah, like even that's too light of a brown for my general liking.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I want you to take me to Windhelm. Sorry, Whiterun.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
River Woodrocks.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
So, why am I going to Whiterun again? Ah, because I'm taking this potion. Angeline's potion. Yep. Now, Silent Moon's camp is probably going to be difficult. At least in the
Never been to
previous
Whiterun before?
playthrough that I've done of
Jarl's
Elysium
Palace is something to
Remastered,
see.
it was
Dragon search, they call
incredibly deadly.
Big old
That
dragon
said,
skull
I
hanging
did
on the
fight
wall.
them when I was about level 9 or so, and my Fury spell was, took up 2/3 of my magicka, and 2 would only work maybe every second time. I do find it annoying that the illusion spells you have to actually hit dead on as well, and it's not just sort of an area effect, which I think would be nicer for the illusion spells. Is you cast it on a spot, and if it hits the ground or something, then it goes on the closest person within a certain radius. I think would be nice. Anyway, now that we're here, apparently we're cold. Chilly, slightly tired, and peckish. Fine. Now over here, what are they? Someone's shooting.
I'm gonna kill you.
Is this a giant that they're fighting? I don't know where those arrows were shooting. Unless they were just really badly missing the giant. I think that's a...
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come, only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim.
But the hawk is known.
When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, brother. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath. The Circle are the ones... That's Ayla, Skjor. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders.
Apparently I'm cold.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
Well, I never even saw the thing. It's not done.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have... That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
Sure.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions?
Nope.
An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in... And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, then.
Where's the giant? Oh, there. It was already in loot. Okay, so over here I see that known route. I did say I wouldn't be harvesting all of these, but it's known route. It was literally singing to me. So where's the road? The road's here. And then it's sort of here-ish that the map was pointing to. Yeah. I do like that this ENB or one of the mods adds this lantern, because otherwise that would be incredibly difficult to see anything, especially I think on YouTube once I upload it. What's going on here? There is it's not bad. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's that house over there. Chill Furrow Farm. That's what I was looking for. It is actually not a bad farm. But let's see. Is this nice? Ah, that's the no. This here must be the farmhouse, which would have the person I need to talk to. You, no. Great way of moving.
Someone there?
Yeah, someone's here. Yes. Good, thank you. Yeah. Oh, you sat down pretty quick. Oh, it's 4 AM. Okay, fine.
Huh?
Well, must hide. Here's, I have a question.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
300 septums. Yep.
Soldiers are going to be trampling all over the crops this year. It's true, Boss and I have. But, well, I've been farming this. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. He doesn't even bother to visit these days.
I wonder if that does anything. Yeah, I think so. Just look to see if there's anything. Any particular gems or Baron's Eye. No. The importance of wear, value 50. Oh, it levels up 100. Okay. It doesn't look like there's anything in here that I'm going to need to gather. He's going to watch me, let's. Okay, now I am going to need to get a follower because without a follower, this mod pack is quite deadly. There are a couple of options. There's Lucian down in Falkreath, is added by one of the mods, and there's Inigo in the Rift, in Riften, that could be an option as well. Otherwise, there's all the vanilla companions, but I think one of the fully voiced mod NPC followers probably makes more sense to add in. I think Lucian is a mage, and so if I'm going for a mage playthrough, I don't know whether that makes sense, or whether something more like Inigo would make sense.
Rivers. We can fill our skins there.
Yeah, what have you got?
But it's not frozen to ice.
You got any books? No, nothing worth a damn. Is that smithing? I assume that's smithing.
May your road lead you to warm sand.
Be on your best behavior. Khajiit are few, but their will is strong.
Goods and wares of all kinds. The road makes this one weary.
Was that really necessary? I hope that you will come on business with us again. You honor Khajiit with your presence. How can I argue with that?
Do you hunt? The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay. Well, I've got a follower. That'll do to start with, I think. And then I'm just going to pop in here into Whiterun to say hi to the Court Wizard. And then the Court Wizard will have some spells and I can get started on casting some magic. It will depend what he's got available, but if he's got some good spells, I might choose those over going for the horse. That said, I'm sure you've seen Whiterun before, and this video is probably starting to get to that good old finishing time.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
We must have more swords. Oh, why is that missing cord empty? That doesn't seem to make sense. I wonder if there's more than one missing cord. Where's my follower? Ah, there she is. Racing away. Good. I think there might be another missing cord up here. Oh, we've got a level up ready. A lot of the experience in this mod pack actually comes from exploring as opposed to from leveling skills up. I don't think you get any experience from leveling skills up, but you get quite a fair bit of experience from discovering. And given that the goal was, of course, to fill out the Dragonborn gallery, which basically will involve exploring everything in Skyrim and in Folskar and Groomer and Worm's Tooth. Oh, I guess the Yell must actually be asleep at the moment. I didn't know that he did ever actually sleep. Oh, look.
Come to Dragon's Reach
awake.
to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
No, I'm actually just here. Which I've never been in. Do your allegiance. What do you think of the war? What can I learn? He doesn't let me ask if he's got any jobs.
Take a look.
But let's see what he's got for sale. Now, he's got lots and lots and lots of spells. Especially with the mod packs in place. So, step 1 is I want Fury or Command. Fury's there. Fear. Fear makes them attack each other. No, it makes them flee. Fury makes them attack each other. Command would make them fight on my side. Chance to fail on targets above level 5. But at the moment I'm level 3. So this should work fairly well. Yeah, let's get Conjure Familiar. Command. And let's go. Well, Fear works up to level 8. No, Fury works to level 6. Okay, not much better than Command. Healing would be a good choice. And then Mage Light can be useful, but for the time being, I think I'll leave it. Sunfire, Ball of Sunlight that does 27 points of damage to undead is quite strong. Comes from the Restorations Gold, so let's grab that. Yeah, I'm less than 1,000 gold now. You swim 100% faster. Interesting. Prepare for adventure. Create a set of basic enchanted mage items in your inventory for 190 seconds. Lay down a spike barrier that lasts 10 seconds, randomly staggers enemies moving through the spikes. It stores the spell in your left hand and casts it for no cost whenever you enter combat. Beneficial self-targeted non-concentration, up to 3 spells, empty left hand to reset. Interesting. Oak Flesh. Probably worth getting and starting to level up Alteration. Improved night vision is, especially with how dark this mod pack can get, I think I'll grab that. It's an illusion skill as well. And then Rally. Do you have Rally? No. Because Rally would allow me to level up illusion as well. Lesser Ward. I'll learn that when I go to the college. I think that's probably Elemental Bolt. Creatures and people won't flee for 63 hours. Targets get 25-point bonus to health and stamina. Ah, that looks a lot like Rally. I wonder if it's just been renamed with the Apocalypse mod pack. Let's give it a go. Bound, Calm, Candlelight, Aftermath. I think that'll do for now. Okay, let's read all of those.
Oh, if you've got the aptitude, you should.
Yeah, good.
Mage's College in Winterhold.
Apparently I was clicking fast enough that it double-clicked on all the spells. Let's see. Wash and Rinse, Sunfire, Night Eye, Healing, Command, Conjure Familiar. We want all of those available. Now, let's give Courage a go and see whether so it does level up the illusions.
My claws are sharp,
and
my will to kill unquenchable.
find that very interesting. Meanwhile, I don't have anywhere to sleep. In order to make camping supplies, you need a piece of leather and a chunk of wood. So I'll probably go hunting a little bit to see if I can find maybe a wood pile that I can scavenge from. I don't have a wood cutter's axe, so I can't use any of those wood cutting blocks, but there's generally piles around that you can scavenge some wood from. And then leather, I'll either
Not bad, but it's a little dull. Keep working at your craft.
Yes, mistress. Thank you.
There we go. This probably has wood that I can steal. 3 firewood. I think we just need 4. Let's take a look here. Forge. Okay, we've got 3 firewood, that's enough, and then I just need 1 leather. So if I go find a single animal to hunt, and it looks like it's starting in the daytime, then that will allow me to make some leather. I'll be able to make some camping supplies, and then I'm going to head over to Riverwood, and then Helgen to go get those jars. Along the way, I'll look for an animal to attack, so that I can get the leather, and then we'll probably pick this up at Riverwood. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this has been at least mildly entertaining and an example of what the Elysium Remastered mod pack looks like. Yes, we haven't seen much in the way of combat, but it should have hopefully been a little bit of an example of what the visuals and aesthetics look like. Nice brown horse with white socks. I don't think I'm all that convinced with the face, but whereas this black horse here, I'd actually be more interested in buying if it was available. This area looks much nicer during the daytime. Oh right, it was what, 4 AM when I was over there at that farm. So now we're a couple of hours later, and yeah, during the daytime, definitely looks much nicer. I feel like the draw distance is substantially further than base game Skyrim as well. But that's... oh, in fact, there's probably a couple of wolves up here who will provide leather as I'm on my way here over to Riverwood. So we might start just by trying to find those wolves, and then we'll bring out the familiar and we'll cast command, and I might just put this sword onto 1 and healing onto 3. Okay. Oh, except it's empty. Okay. Yeah. Putting the sword on. Okay. Couple of nodes, and then there should be some wolves pretty much here. Maybe up around the next bend. I am out of stamina, which is always a bit of a mistake when you know there's a fight coming. There should be a fight basically around this bend, so let us save. Probably shouldn't have overwritten that Dragon's Rich save, but what is that? Oh, that's just a fallen tree. Oh, isn't there normally wolves along this path? And there's Riverwood. That's annoying because I was actually after some wolves. Wasn't there. But I guess they don't want to show up. So, if we just pop over into Riverwood, then on the other side of Riverwood there's pretty much always deer, so we'll go looking for those and... Doggy. Stump. Oh. You can follow me?
So does your pitch, boy. Didn't I tell you last time?
That's the locksmith. There's a horse over here. Okay. Still don't see any deer or anything. I've played playthroughs before where you start as a hunter in this area, which tends to work fairly well, and there always tends to be quite a fair bit of game. I'm not seeing... I feel like there's normally a deer along this path, that section where I've just walked past. And there. We've at least got the standing stones here, so the guardian stones. Let's activate Impact Book. Gain benefits to their mage skills, learn them faster. But that's fine because we're going for a mage playthrough. We'll just quickly touch these other ones so that it adds the museum displays. Really annoying that I still have not seen a single animal.
Your eyes peeled.
What was that?
Weren't expecting that one.
Oh, that's something. Let's see. Oh my god. Well, that's the start of the playthrough. 2 hits is easily enough to kill you. A lot of the time you can even die from a single hit. So thank you for watching, and next time we will definitely have to find an animal so that we can make some camping supplies and then get started on getting the jars from Helgen and actually doing some combat and winning things instead of just dying. Wingot, Artenius, signing off.